Namaste. As we reach the fifth milestone, we learned to access the power of universal intelligence. And as we are marching towards the sixth milestone, let us learn the art of moving away from anxiety to a place of calm and clear thinking. More than 40 million Americans are suffering from chronic anxiety. Anxiety is probably the greatest epidemic that we have ever seen. People who are aspiring to achieve are anxious if they would make it or not. And people who have already achieved are fearing or anxious about if their success would be sustained or not. It is the biggest psychological problem. In my travel across the world, men and women, young and old, from different nations speak of getting to bed, trying to sleep, or waking up every morning with anxiety in the pit of their stomach. What is anxiety? It is a waking dream. It is a lie. As long as you are in anxiety, there is fear, there is desperation, and there is helplessness. But once you wake out of it, you are free of it. It is a state in which you're constantly projecting a scene after scene. You are projecting a chaotic, painful future. But once you are out of the dream, you are free. You're constantly trying to solve a problem, most of which does not exist or is exaggerated. And this does not allow you to bring attention to the real problem in hand and contribute to the happiness or the well-being of yourself or the people around you. You are in a space of constantly defending yourself, where you are fighting imagined opponents or solving imagined problems. Close your eyes for a few moments. Let me put you through a visualization exercise. Imagine yourself to be in the middle of the sea on a tiny boat. You're sleeping. You wake up suddenly for a loud thunder. The mast of your boat being torn into pieces and your boat being shattered into pieces. You hold on to a plank to save your life. The storm has gone by. The waters are calm. You begin to feel you're safe. And you see something moving towards you in the water. You realize it is a shark that is going round and round you. You may open your eyes now. What are you going to do now? How are you going to save yourself from the shark? We can probably think of praying or playing dead or taking the plank and hitting the shark, becoming aggressive. But if you ask me what we should be doing, I would say we should stop imagining. That is what we did in the first place. We imagined that we were in a boat. Anxiety haunts us as long as we are trying to run away from it, as long as we are trying to deny it. It is important that we gain courage and look within ourselves. We have become human beings who are very comfortable with being in an alien land, in a dark place, but very uncomfortable with looking within ourselves. But if you want to experience moving away from anxiety, moving into a place of calm, you need to shine the light of awareness within yourself. Under the onslaught of anxiety, our bodies collapse and we become obese and tired. Because we neither have the time to pause nor attention to chew our food, nor have the energy to breathe fully. Our lungs shrink under the burden of stress and anxiety. Let us now get into a meditation with the realization that anxiety will haunt us so long as we deny it. So we turn inward, flash the light of observation, and look at anxiety clearly and calmly and deeply. Close your eyes. Breathe deep and slow. Say to yourself a couple of times within, I shall not fear fear. I shall look deeply into it and dissipate it. At this point in time, what are you anxious about? Please observe. Is your mind moving into anxiety-filled projections about your future? Who is the object of your anxiety? Which aspect of your life are you anxious about? Gently smile. Remember, you do not fear fear. You are not ashamed of your anxiety. You are passively and curiously observing fear.
Kira.
So smile as you see deeper. What exactly is your anxious mind projecting? Observe the consequences it is showing you. What are you anticipating will go bad? What is this anxiety doing to your inner state of being? Are you becoming suspicious or open? Are you becoming conflicted or peaceful? Is this who you want to be? What are the decisions you are making from the state of anxiety? Decisions made from a stressful state of consciousness divide and hurt. Is this how we want to act? Please connect to who you want to be. The beautiful state from which you want to live. Smile fully. Take a deep breath. arise. Anxiety is a lie. It is the habit of your mind to constantly project a painful, chaotic future for yourself. From a state of anxiety, the actions that you perform would create more discord and division in your life. Let us wake up from this daymare and let us live